Hi. So in this video, I will be actually describing the entire course. So what are exactly the modules which we will be covering in this course? So starting with the case study one. So I am just going to show you the data that, okay, and corresponding what exactly output you will be achieving once you finish the entire case study one course. I mean case study one. So this is the data. Okay, this is an Excel file, and in which this is a particular sheet. Okay, and 1 to 8 has been, I have hidden it, okay, because this is the important part. Okay, so this is the data. Okay, you will be plotting the date on the x-axis and delta cp on the y-axis. Okay, and so and you basically, from this table, you would be filtering a few columns, and then you will be plotting basically this. So this is your ultimate output. Okay, so correspondingly you can press the run button, and then you will achieve this particular thing. So if someone adds a particular data, okay, by in the end, okay, and it will automatically plot, okay, corresponding to the additional data, okay, as and when you press the run button. Okay, so that is what we will be doing in the case study one. Okay, so let's jump on to case study two. So this is again the data, okay, the data sheet. Okay, and in which you have got the same types of data, basically date and delta cp and remarks, all those you might be seeing, it's exactly the same. But there's a major difference is that within the same column you are keeping two different types. Okay, so basically you have to plot delta cp versus date for chamber A, and delta cp versus date, again that plot for chamber B. You can find that for on the same date, the process is getting repeated in two chambers. Okay, so we are keeping the record for two chambers in the same sheet. Okay, so that is actually saving a lot of time for a user. Okay, otherwise you have to maintain a separate sheet for chamber B. So such type of cases might come in your production, like Excel workbook. So the output which you will be getting is case study. So this is the output. Okay, so this is the chamber A delta cp, okay, and this is the chamber B delta cp, okay, versus state. Okay, so this is the one, and again correspondingly I have press run button. So as and when you if you should sort of in the future, if you add additional data, okay, so no worries there. We are going to uh, just take the additional data, and it will be plot, okay, as and when the run button is pressed, and correspondingly data will be added. Okay, so that's it. These two cases we will be covering, okay, in this course. And just I really hope that you get to learn new things, okay, so that you can appreciate maybe this series one as well as series two, which is in the lineup. Okay, so yeah, that's it about the course. Okay, and about the communication platform, just a brief. I'll be still giving some more on that in the next video. Okay, so you might find, so I have actually created a github link. Okay, but GitHub entire repository, but unfortunately, all the students won't be able to access that. Means at least for the initial month. Okay, because I don't want that some person, just don't buy my Udemy course, and they just get into the repository and download the entire repository, which contains videos and codes and everything. Okay, and get it for free. So rather, what I've decided is that the people who will be my student, okay, so that will only be checked after 1 month passes. So that is why I've decided not to give access to my repository. Okay, so this is the one. So this has been kept as private. Okay, so in the GitHub, the problem is that I cannot restrict users to download. uh, okay, so that is why if someone has the access to this, if I add as a collaborator, and they will obviously have access to this particular repository, they would just download the zip file, and it contains all the videos and everything. Okay, so this particular repository will be given to you guys. Don't worry about it after 1 month passes. Okay, until then, any sort of doubts you have, just put question over this forum on Udemy. Okay, so yeah, till then, let's see you in the first video, okay, of this course, okay, with starting with basics, okay, and then I will be covering with, case study 1, case study 2. Okay, in the basics, basically, the tools, whatever the tools we are installing for this course, and Python sort of basics, what are the definition, and like strings and all, and pandas, little bit of data frames, okay, and then finally the Xlwings, which is the main package to to link Excel with Python. So that is what I will be showing. I will be showcasing in the basics of this chapter. Okay, so yeah, see you till then. Thank you. Bye.